Hello and welcome to the Stateside Road Warrior with me, Movie Scout 007, where we play American Truck Simulator. So, we leveled up. We had an amazing journey and leveled up, which means we've got upgrades and we've got skill to apply. So, transmission. Ooh, a transmission. I probably want that. And they have an Allison transmission as well. Kenworth and Peterbilt are owned by the same company, PACCAR. So essentially, this is probably the same engine. But yes, we do need some upgrading. We have a skill point to apply. Given the size of our fuel tank, I think that I might add fuel economy. We now have high value. We don't really need long distance quite yet because we've not got many. We've only got 3 states: California, Nevada, and Arizona. We don't have New Mexico yet. When we get to New Mexico, we'll need possibly long distance to get the journeys between California and New Mexico. But at the moment, I could get flammable gas, which is one of the next classes of. But I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go with fuel economy because we have a very small fuel tank and I just need that extra bit of distance. It's a 20% saving on fuel over standard unadulterated, unupgraded fuel economy. Right, let's quickly check the world map. We're in Flagstaff in Arizona. We want really to go here to repair and sleep, and I think we will probably go here just to top up. And let's add new checkpoints at the end, and we'll go here. All right, that's our journey to repair and rest. Let's drive. I fiddled with the settings on my I fiddle with the settings on my head tracking device, so we're going to see if this is any better. And already, actually, automatically, it's seeming to be. Oh, hello. It's seeming to be a bit better already. It's a bit more responsive at the right speed, which is. Wrong way. And we don't want to do that. It seems to be alright, actually. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think I might have the right settings. If you want to know what settings I'm using, I will put a link to the website that I got these settings from. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I will put his name in the description as well as the link to his page, his screenshot. I think it was within another website. So, alright, so engine off. Let's fill up with fuel. We shouldn't need too much, but we know the perils of not putting it in when it's available. $2.35 for a gallon. We put 38.65 in. It cost us $91. Alright, so oh yeah, I can lean out the truck. It's amazing. That's amazing. I like that. No, I'm liking these settings. These are good. These are bringing my game to life. Excellent. I don't I am minus my water bottle today. I had a water bottle with a straw built in, which was good, but you couldn't use it in a couldn't stick it in the dishwasher, and it was 7 years old now. I bought it on my honeymoon in New York. We went to the Madison Square Gardens and watched the New York Liberty play basketball. And while I was there, I bought a Coke, and it came in this big New York Liberty bottle, sippy bottle, cup thing. It started to stink, so it had to go the way of the bin, which is sad. But to be honest, it was ugly. It was a little bit tall, which meant it was a little bit top heavy, high centre of gravity, particularly when it was full. And yeah, no. So I'm replacing it with another one, but I haven't got that yet. So I'm drinking from a glass, which is a terrifying experience, having a glass of water with all my technology this close. So, right. Oh, I could have got fuel here as well. Where's the repair yard? I was lied to. Where's the flipping... do you know what? I went and got fuel too early. This is where I was supposed to get the bleeding fuel. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Oh, hello. No, don't hit me, don't hit me. Thank you. Alright. Is anyone coming? Oh god, I'm rolling backward now. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know the parking brake's on. It has to be. I still don't think I lost the settings. I just randomly loses settings, and it's every time you upgrade the game, it just decides to change everything. And I really need to take a screenshot when I get it nice. When I get it the way I want it, I need to take a screenshot. Right. Oh, I went way too early into that lane. And I missed my shot anyway. Yes, I need to take a screenshot to show all of the settings when I get it exactly the way I want it. When I get it so that it cruises up. I'm back in the situation, I think, where that it doesn't drift to a halt. I complained about this bitterly. You would have thought that I would have been so excited to get it right that I would have screenshotted the crap out of it. But no, apparently not. Apparently not. Well, anyway, there we go. Such is life. Oh, crikey, I completely missed my... So busy complaining about the... so busy complaining about my settings, I completely missed my green arrow to go. And I can't go now, because I don't have nearly enough money to to pay the fines. Well, you saw what happened to me in the last journey. I probably spent about £5 in speeding fines, traffic light fines, and I think I had a wrong side of the road fine, and an oh god, I spent a lot of money on fines. Put it that way. Okay, so I chose that moment to take a glass, and it went green while I was getting ready. Right, so in we go to this repair yard. See what I mean? It's come on, go. I'm not even dragging a load. You would have thought it would have been a bit easier. It's this crappy engine. It needs to go. Right, so let's service this little tinker. It hasn't been serviced for 2 journeys, so it might need quite a bit. So we've got engine 1%, $734. Transmission 1%, $119. Chassis 1% for $412. Cabin 1%, $257, and wheels 7%, which is most of that's running repair, wear and tear. Sorry, and that's $320. So we're not done too badly, to be honest. I think we're okay. Again, total to pay $200, so they've completely nullified the risk of having crashes by introducing this idiotic insurance thing. It doesn't push you to not crash. That was the whole point of having this damage, was that you had to make sure that you didn't crash. Why bother not crashing if it's just going to be $200? Right, so let's chuck it in there. Right, okay, well, engine off, parking brake on. Let's get some rest. Right, so now it's time to get ourselves some gainful employment. So job market and freight market, and remind the game that we're in Flagstaff in Arizona. So San Rafael, we've been to, that's San Francisco, that's Oakland, that's San Rafael, so we've been there. I know we've been to Stockton, I know we've been to Elko. Santa Maria, we haven't been to Santa Maria. It's only 29,000, but to be honest, at the moment, it was 8,000 difference. How long have we got to decide? 6.5 hours. It's San Rafael. We've not been to San Rafael. I think. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Ah. I've pushed the wrong button. Sorry. Did I take the right job? Escape that. Sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong flipping buttons. Freight market. Did I press the right? Flagstaff. Stockton. Okay. Damn it. No. Oh, hang on. Santa Maria. Right, so yes, I have... What the hell's that? I'm with it. Alright, I've got... That is where I picked the load up from. So I've got some distance to travel before I pick the load up. Okay, that had me worried for a moment. That had me worried for a little bit. Ooh, Sierra Vista. It's only 14 grand, and it's no distance. So we're going to set that as our we're going to carry on with that. Right, okay. Quickly, before I go anywhere, let's look at the local map. And there is a truck dealer. I believe there's a truck dealer. And I need to start my yeah. Right, so I need to start my empire really going. Oh. I got confused as to whether I was in reverse or not there. Right, so I'm going to turn left out of here. There's nothing coming soon enough to stop us. Ooh, hello. I'm not concentrating, I'm also not sticking it in the right gear. So we've got a speed limit of 25, so let's be aware of that. Yes. I'm going to start by buying a truck. I do hope it's the right dealer for me. So it's not here. It is indeed a Peterbilt dealer, that's good. I could have repaired at the Peterbilt dealer actually, to be honest. Right, so Right, so let's go and buy that truck. Get our third driver and start earning. Oh, it's closed. Ah! Where are we? Okay. Oh, that's bloody annoying. It's... Yeah, of course it's closed. It's 10 to bloody 4 in the morning. Okay, alright. Forget that then. Let's get on the road. Let's get our load. We will get a bloody third truck at some point. It's super irritating. Yeah. I might have to, off camera, go and buy the third truck. Just because... took that a bit wide. Just because I need to drive to the location and I don't necessarily want to put you guys through that journey. 44 miles an hour and I should be doing 25. And I'm drifting all over the road. I'm not doing this very well at all. Yeah. Oh, that's a real shame. I should have done that before. God, I'm such an idiot. Before I did anything else, I should have gone and bought the truck. Right, so there's nothing coming. Let's rock and roll, and then immediately, I reckon we can beat that guy out. Yeah, indeed we can. And we're up to 30, which is good. 35. And 75. Let's get over. Oh yeah, these settings for this are much better. I'm liking this. So we're going to turn off here. And we're heading to in the general direction of Kingman. Right, so I'm trying to be a bit more regular and trying to be a bit more metronomic about my uploads, and then of course as soon as I start trying to do that, I'm immediately stymied last week and this week by events beyond my control relating to updates of games and availability of time. Availability of time is not even the correct English. Sorry, not have a lack of time available to sit and play and record. Which is beyond irritating, because I was actually starting to upload on a regular basis. Also, obviously, I'm going to try and keep doing that, but I'm not going to say, look, I'm definitely going to upload on this day at this time, and with the American Truck Simulator, and this day at this time with the Euro Truck Simulator, because there are going to be regular occurrences where I can't do it. Or I can't record a journey, or I don't have time to sit and edit it, or I don't have time to set up the render. I can't leave the computer on for one reason or another, and so we're going away for the weekend and I don't want to leave the computer running with a render going for 2 or 3 days, or I don't have time to set up the YouTube upload, because for similar reasons to the editing. So I mean, and also because actually, to be honest, setting it up on YouTube is a bit of a pain in the arse as well. But I am going to try and regularly get these things uploaded. I don't want to be too far ahead, because obviously I can't be very contemporary if I am weeks. You'll find in the Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos, I was recording stuff in November and December of last year, and we're in February of this year. So December 2016, and I'm making them live I was making them live in January and February of 2017, and so I'm miles out of date, and stuff that was important when I was recording it is just not important anymore. Not even So I do want to kind of avoid that. But there are going to be times when I can't, sometimes when I have to. Sometimes I'm either going to record early and upload and make them live remotely, or I'm just not going to be able to put up a video. I'm not earning any money from this at the moment, and as such, it's not a business, and you guys are viewers rather than customers at the moment. That's going to have to change. I've already said that I'm going to have to start monetizing these videos, just simply because it's expensive to keep this thing going. Every time there's a map DLC that's got to be paid for. I need to upgrade the RAM on the computer, because I think that's partly an issue for some of the things. I skimped on the RAM. It was the right decision at the time. I needed to save some money somewhere just to get the damn computer working up and running, and so the RAM was the one where I felt that it would be easy to upgrade later on. So I have sort of skimped on the RAM. The RAM is going to be completely replaced. Oh, I'm way speeding up. I'm doing 45 and 50. There's lots of these little tucked away, curling round in on itself roads that lead to stuff, and I'm not 100% certain. No, I'm not. But I went to oh, mind you, this is not the end of a road, so... Oh, crap. Well done, Scouse. Trying to start in 13th gear. That's really going to work. So, HMS is where we're picking our load up from. Alright, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? Right. Right, so let's enter. Let's select our job with this cumbersome system. So we're going to take the 17,500 pounds of forklifts from Flagstaff to Santa Maria. So let's back it up. Ooh, I ground the gears there a little bit. Let's see if I can't get this on relatively quickly. I do have a great deal of trouble with the American Truck Simulator because I've got it set. Oh, look at that! Ho ho ho! Straight away. Oh, fabulous. Right then, it's oh, this is much better. This is much better. I feel much more confident swinging my head around to catch the mirrors this way than I did before I changed the settings. That's yeah, it was really interesting. Actually, it's quite amusing. The guy that that makes these things, designed and makes and created these things, says you don't really need to change it. I don't know if that's true. I was having a great deal of problem. He does a video specifically for American truck races, just plug it in and play, and you don't need to do anything. But this is much better. We'll see. If I remember, when I stop to rest, as I will have to, I will try and remember to read out the guy's name, whose settings I'm using. And also I'll try and remember to put his details in the details below the video. I'll try and put his information in the details below the video. English is really my second language today. Quick sip of water, or chug really, I suppose. So we're capable of doing 75, but obviously because we've got a crappy engine and actually, didn't we? I think we upgraded the transmission, but we've got a crappy engine. God, at this point, to be honest, at this point we should. Well, this is such a struggle. The trouble is, if I upgrade the engine, I know what's going to happen. I'm immediately going to increase the number of speeding fines I get by a factor of 10, just because I'm suddenly capable of going much faster. But yeah, we did upgrade the transmission because we have 13th gear, remember? Yes, we only had 10th, I think, or 9th. Still have the odd gears, and I'd prefer to have the evens. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. but it does fiddle with it. It doesn't do it. Oh look! The giddy heights of 73 miles an hour for a brief moment, and so much of that was gravity. You can hear the engine just isn't doing anything, and now it's doing something. Yes, so I mean, I would love to be able to do this. You know, I'd love to be able to play this FIFA without having to go to work, but obviously I'm not. I haven't got a following. I've got 27 followers, and thanks to each and every one of you beautiful bastards. I love that I have 27 subscribers. I can't believe that 27 people are prepared to sit down and watch me drive badly and ramble incoherently. But thank you, thank you so much for doing so. It's great. I should also point out, I know one of my subscribers is a regular commenter, and he was talking about music volumes and the sort of empire building of it, and I have said I will continue to do that, but I will truncate it. I don't want this. I don't want you, JD. I don't want you to think that I'm upset. I'm not. Feedback is vital. For the success, for the future growth of this channel. So feedback is very welcome. And although and as I've said, although I am continuing to do the empire building, I'm going to try and do it as quickly as I can, so it doesn't interrupt the flow of the driving, which is obviously what you prefer to watch, and that's absolutely fine. And I thank you for your feedback. I do welcome it. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to do everything that's suggested, but it does help me sort of streamline my the gaming experience for you guys. So I will streamline the empire building process, just so that you don't feel left out of the process, but also that you're not bored by the process as well. But thank you for your feedback. Honestly, thank you. Right. We're on the road. We've got, what is it? It should take us just under 12 hours. We've got 27 to do it. Just under 11 hours before we have to rest. So we should be able to take a rest. Which about halfway. So when we've got about 6 hours left, I will take a rest. What that means is that hopefully, so what are we talking? We're getting into the evening, so hopefully that should mean that by the time we get to drop the load off, we'll be back in daylight. We will sleep through as much of the night time as possible, because obviously oh, hello, we've been here before. Obviously I don't want to I want to drive as much as possible in the daylight, because I mean, look at that incredible vista, look at those clouds, look at the sky. I want you guys to be able to see that. Sometimes it's just not possible to time it that way. Sometimes I'm stupid and I do things like pressing the rest button twice, like a complete tool, which I did is it last time or the time before? I forget now, but I think it was the time before, the journey before. I think it was Tucson to Kai, rather than Eureka to Flagstaff. Sorry, just painfully aware I've got a glass and I didn't want it to hit the deck. So I just quickly had a look at where I was putting my glass, and as I did so, I steered in the direction I was looking. My brain does that all the time. I've got to find a way of training myself out of steering in the direction that I'm looking. Oh, I've fallen prey to that stupidity. Idiot. I'm not looking at the road ahead, so I didn't see. I'm going to be trapped here for ages. Thank you. Oh, what an idiot. I didn't... I don't know why it does that there. That is properly irritating. Where are we, actually? Where are we? We are in... I'm gonna take a screenshot. And another one. Just... It's near Kingman. It's near Kingman. I don't know why it does that, but it needs to be removed. It's just irritating. There's no good reason why I... Oh, hello. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah, yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky the guy slowed down. There's no good reason for you to do that. Right, I am actually on the opposite side of a road I've already driven. You're about to see the rest stop go golden, and there it goes. Excellent. I'm picking up the roads, picking up the rest stops, and travelling the highways and byways of Arizona, Nevada, and California. Oh, gosh me. Right, so we're not going to talk about politics today. Have had an absolute gut full of politics. You probably have had a gut full... Ooh, hello, 55. You've probably had a gut full of me talking about politics, to be quite honest. And I am not giving up on politics. It's too important. I just don't want to be I don't want every one of my videos to be about politics. Oh, look at those birds in the sky. To the top left-hand corner. That's very reminiscent for me, given the landscape of Red Dead Redemption. I love that game so much, and I was truly excited when at the end of last year, or was it sort of late last year, they announced, Rockstar announced Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's bizarre that they're calling it Red Dead Redemption 2, given that it's that was the second game. The first one was called Red Dead Revolver. This is the next one, Red Dead Redemption, and it's Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. They could have called it something else beginning with R, but hey, they've chosen to call it Red Dead. Actually, that said, they might actually change the name before they release the game. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Rockstar's not above making dramatic changes to a game before they release it. Oh, hello. Again, 55. Let's whack my foot on the accelerator. On the brake, sorry. But no, I am. I'm trying to play a number of games at the moment, and I'm not really being very successful at it. As I've probably mentioned in a couple of these journeys recently, my wife is a huge Final Fantasy fan, and Final Fantasy 15 came out. And she's been playing it relentlessly since it did, and I think it came out in November. It came out towards the end of November, and she's been playing it relentlessly. So actually, a lot of the time that I would have been playing, my wife has been playing Final Fantasy 15. In fact, so enamored is she of the whole Final Fantasy universe and oeuvre that she's actually got a collection of the original soundtracks, including a number of Japanese imports, which are fascinating to behold. These are CDs, they're recognizable as CDs, and they're these lovely, beautiful box sets with beautiful images, and it's all in Japanese, and none of it is at all readable to this single language Brit. Okay, we're going to pull in at a way station, and I think that's it there. So we'll pull in at this next way station. We are starting to get the way station requests more frequently. I remember when this game first came out a year ago. God, yes, 3rd of February it came out. A year ago, I didn't get a single. I think I got in 6 or 7 journeys. I got one way station request. Alright. £48,706. try and get up to speed. And that kindly gentleman is letting us out. Lovely. Ooh, a biplane. Crop dusting. Fantastic. Although crop dusting has taken on a whole new meaning in my household. Yes, crop dusting when you're feeling a bit windy, and it's not one giant, shall we say, explosion, but rather a long series of small, barely noticeable explosions. Audio explosions, but tremendously pungent fragrances. Yes, you walk along, emitting this series of pungent explosions, and we've come to refer to that as crop dusting. I'm absolutely certain, without a shadow of a doubt, that we did not. Where's the cop car? Oh, there. I've been so good up to now. I've got to be more careful because this is not nearly as lucrative a journey as the last one, so I can't afford to give up I think it's £7 less. No, I think it was 40 something, 42 grand, and this is only 29. So it's a good sort of 12 or 13 grand less, so I can't afford to be giving up. Although that said, I have reached my immediate stated goal of getting enough money to buy the truck. And the next stated goal is updating this crappy engine. $1,000 is a lot of money, though. We aren't being overtaken by people because we're actually going up a hill, so I do need to give it some beans. And now we can do 70. Oh no, now cars can do 70. We can't. So still just under 8 hours. Obviously in about an hour or two we will start to look for a rest stop. We don't have to time it particularly perfectly, just because it's going to take us just under 8 hours, and we have 24 hours in which to do it, in which to deliver this load. So we're not... Excellent. Got away with that one. They're a bit more lenient than they used to be. When I first got this game, if you were doing 56 and 55, you got a $1,000 fine. He's peeled off. That's good. So I have got an absolute massive collection. Basically, I lined up PlayStation games in December during the 12 deals of Christmas. I've also picked up a couple of deals of the week. I think there was a January deal I got something amazing. I got Battlefield 1 actually no, I think Battlefield 1 was the 12 deals of Christmas, but I got The Witcher 3 in a deal of the week for about half price. It's just... Oh, hello. He's going to turn into me if I don't move. Actually, I'm very concerned he's beneath me. No, I'm good. So we're going through Barstow. We've been to Barstow before. We can do 55, we know 48. I am really excited about a game that's come out recently. Oh, sorry, it's come out recently. But actually, probably by the time that you watch this, it may well have come out. I don't know. It depends on when you're watching it. I'm recording this on the 27th of February 2017. If you're watching this in 2018, I can tell you now it came out. Spoilers. There's a game called Horizon Zero Dawn, or is it Horizons Zero Dawn? I'm not 100% certain yet. But it's an amazing looking game with an amazing looking story and a fantastic looking protagonist in terms of her nuance and the gameplay and the characterization and the relationship. It all looks absolutely fabulous. It's sort of Naughty Dog-esque in its attention to detail on that front. I've also got a number of games which you might be thinking, why the hell haven't you played that yet? What on earth are you doing? I've got Uncharted 4. I've still got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I haven't finished Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I picked up the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection. I've got Telltale Batman. I still have the last episode of Telltale Game of Thrones. There's so many flipping games lined up that I need to play. I just don't have time, and I'm not going to be able to for at least another month until the wife is bored with Final Fantasy 15. Such is life. Such is life. Look at that desert. You would not want to be caught. So I'm feeling thirsty just looking at it. I've also picked up a couple of Steam games. I've still got Elite Dangerous, which I haven't even touched yet. I've got Steam's version of Flight Simulator X, which I haven't touched yet. I've got Football Manager from last year, which I've hardly touched, and there's a new one out already. I haven't picked up Civilization 6 yet, although that's quite expensive. But that's okay. Oh, no, that's right. I'll find it. What else is there? There's a couple of other games that I quite fancy that are just super expensive at the moment. Again, would not be an issue if I monetized this, because the money would go directly into acquiring these games. I think it's one of the things. I'm quite a distance behind the curve, simply because I am not able to afford to splash out on games as they come out. I tend to have to pick stuff up after the fact. I have picked up Wipeout. Is it 2098? The Vita one, which is the anti-grav racing game, which is amazing. We are at 5 hours, so I'm going to start looking for a rest stop now. We've still got just under 6 hours before we have to rest. So, hello, easy. So we've got time. I'm not in a hurry, but I do want to do it before we talk. Actually, it's only midday, so it's. Oh, a loading storm that's gone out. Yes, I might not. Yeah, we're 4:48 and we've got it from 5:30. So actually, we've got 45 minutes to park the truck. I don't know that I'm going to bother sleeping. Actually, I don't know that I'm going to bother sleeping. Just because because if I do, I'll be parking in at night time. Tumbleweed. That's amazing. I do love the tumbleweed. Yes. Oh, where are we? 4.5 takes us to 4:30 to 5 o'clock. No, I'm not going to rest. There's just no need. Oh, look! Do you see the Bates Motel? That's the Bates Motel. That is the Bates. Oh my God, that's the Bates Motel. That is. Hang on. Ah, I just got fined again. It's near Bakersfield. The Bates Motel is near Bakersfield. Oh, that is an amazing little Easter egg. £2,000 in fines. Okay. That is a fantastic little Easter egg. Oh, hello, easy. 57. Let's back off a little bit. Let's cut the corner a little bit, just like a Formula 1 driver. I mention that because Formula 1 season starts in March. It's, as I said, it's the 27th of February, and as of yesterday, Sunday the 26th of February, all of the teams entered into the 2017 Formula 1 season have unveiled their cars for this season. It's very interesting. There are significant rule changes which have meant things like fatter tyres, swept front wings, much lower and angled towards the rear wings, more aerodynamic features in front of and around the side pods. The cars are slightly longer, and because of the tyres, slightly wider. It's all very interesting. It does look very much like it's going to be business as usual for Mercedes this year, which, you know, for the neutral is probably a bit irritating. It's a bit like the Schumacher era at Ferrari, where he won, what, 5 Formula 1 titles, and Ferrari were just winning everything just because they were throwing money at, and they had a guy who had the entire team built around him. So yeah, we got an hour. We got an hour to spare. 3 hours and 40 minutes should get us there. I am able to drift actually. It's not as bad as it was. Oh my word, this is awful. Oh, excuse me, taking a drink. There's another Peterbilt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? You're gonna hate me. I know you're gonna hate me, and I'm sorry for that. There's nothing coming. So I'm going to turn right, and I'm going to buy a truck, and I'm going to do it as quickly as I possibly can. And then, yeah. Let's just make it so that we're turning into that. Right. Oh, it's closed. What? Oh, it's Sunday. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. That's bloody annoying. Nobody wants me to buy this damn truck. Can I go? No, I can't. I could have, if I'd have been a bit bolder. But I probably would have been fined, and I've already had $2,000 worth of fines, so I'm a bit reluctant, so. Here we go. It's our turn. It's our turn to shine. So, welcome to Bakersfield. Trying to avoid another speeding fine, I've got to be honest. Trying to keep the money coming in. But to be honest, by the time I actually buy a bloody truck, I'll have enough for two. Actually, do you know what? I reckon I can probably go this way. I'll be fine doing this. Yep, and the road veers into me, not the other way around. Excellent. So yes, Formula 1 starts soon. I'm very excited about it. I may mention it a few times. Also tonight, as I'm recording this, in fact, we should be barreling towards half-time. Liverpool are playing a Premier League game against Leicester. Leicester, who just sacked Premier League winning coach Claudio Ranieri. I think a mistake, but what can you do? So typically Leicester may well get the whole new manager boost from the next guy that replaces Ranieri. Apparently he was having problems. They sold one player, N'Golo Kante, to Chelsea, and they just haven't seemed like the same team. So it does seem somewhat like all of the positive good football was going through N'Golo Kante, and having lost him, they've relinquished their mojo, as it were. You know. I can go a bit faster now. Right, up to... We can go 55, we're up to 41, so... Yeah, we're not progressing very fast, which tells me that we're going way into... Yeah, 342, 316. We have lost some time. We've gone from an hour spare to half an hour spare. Some of that, obviously, will have been me trying to buy that truck on a Sunday, like a complete moron. Some of it will also be me travelling under the speed limit. Oh, well, we're definitely not allowed to do 61. Again, we must remember when we get to is it Santa Maria? We must remember to fuel up before we start our next journey, just as we did before we started this one. 250, 320, so we're up to 40 minutes. Yeah, because we're doing the right speed. Oh my word. So yes, Formula 1 is exciting, football is exciting, although yes, I'm a bit nervous. Liverpool went on an absolute run before Christmas, and then there was an international break before the Christmas break, and they've been dire ever since, with the exception of 2 games. They held Chelsea to a draw, and they pummeled Spurs. But we've lost stupid games, like we lost a League Cup game to Wolves, we lost an FA Cup game to Southampton, we lost 2 league games to teams that we absolutely, positively, unquestionably should have beaten. And yes, and we've lost ground on our top 4 spot, which is what we really need to be punting for. It's what we should be looking to finish in top 4. Top 3, really, actually, because the top 3 get automatic qualification for the group stages, whereas the 4th place team has to play a 2-leg playoff game in August, or is it July? I think it's July, actually. It's the beginning of the season. fact, I think it's the first thing you do as the 4th place team is you play your 2-leg playoff game. Yay! Welcome back. At least if Liverpool finish 4th this season, there isn't a summer tournament to worry about. And I'm again going too fast. Look at those coastline silos. Big fat concrete silos. I don't think we've been to this on this road. I'm not 100% certain. Don't think we've been on this road at all, never mind since the rescaling. There we go, a hill. Like a little lumber on the back of that. Isn't that beautiful? We're back up to an hour, virtually an hour. Well, an hour and 30 before we get there. 2 hours and 27 before we're going to be late. Before we have to sleep. Sorry. And we've still got 19 hours left before we're late. A marked contrast to our Tucson Yukai one where we were an hour late, hour and a half late. Actually, I think I probably got it down to about 40 minutes. Just ran out of time to make up time. I was bowling through. Actually, to be honest, and I regretted doing it because the fines were just nowhere near. The fines for being late were nowhere near as steep as the speeding fines that I had accumulated trying not to be late. So I won't make that mistake again. Homesteads and farms. I bet that's a cattle ranch. We're about to head west. Oh, flipping heck, I nearly crashed into a barrier there. 2 hours. Okay. I've got an hour spare. I'm going to slow down here just because I don't want to tip the load, because it would be just my luck. I get within an hour of the destination and tip the load because I'm going too bloody fast. I am launching my Movies Couch 007 YouTube channel. All of this content was on Movies Couch 007, and then I renamed Movies Couch 007 to be Movies Couch Trucking, so I didn't have to move the 160 or so trucking videos. And I renamed it Movies Couch. So I renamed this channel Movies Couch Trucking from Movies Couch 007, and Movies Couch 007 was created. It's a placeholder for a number of saved videos that aren't launched. But I've completed a game called The Order 1886 about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. I recorded it all. I've got it saved. Never got around to editing it. There's a whole bunch of games that I've got hours of that I just haven't edited and haven't done anything with. I've got the whole of the Walking Dead series 2. I've got, as I said earlier, I've got all but one episode of the Game of Thrones Telltale game. I've got the whole of The Wolf Among Us. So I really should just get around to editing those things together and getting on with it. Because they're all good stories. I know The Order 1886 is one of those things. It's amazing to look at. It's beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed the story. I really did enjoy playing that game, and I am glad that I ignored the bad press it got, because I would have missed out on an enjoyable experience. An enjoyable experience for me. I do understand why people don't like it. There's a lot of Metal Gear Solid-esque FMVs. We're not really doing anything. and it does handhold you a lot. And I've discovered Santa Maria. Oh, hello. No. Oh, hello. Did I crash? No. Roll backwards into that car. Alright, we're nearly at our destination. We're a minute away. We got over an hour before. God, I don't need to do that. Why is it telling me to do that? It wants me to go through that petrol station. Why would it want me to do that? The GPS is a bit broken in this game, I've got to be honest. It's a little bit broken. But it's not good. Alright, no one goes up the inside of me. And I will go into sell goods and park my load. Oh, this is super easy. Super easy. There we go. That was... Alright, so, parking brake on, engine off. Oh, I'm decoupling. What did we get? Excellent. Right, forklift delivered from Flagstaff to Santa Maria. We drove 538 miles. We took 11 hours and 18 minutes and consumed 90.8 gallons of fuel, for which we got a base reward of $19,478 dollars and 866 XP. We got a proficiency bonus for level 14 of $2,726, a long distance delivery bonus for skill rank 3 of $1,887 and 216 XP, a high value cargo bonus for skill rank 5 of $4,719 and 155 XP, a fragile cargo bonus for skill rank 1 of $943 and 190 XP, and a paltry 15 XP for parking the trailer. This gives us a grand total of $29,753. Strike $2,000 off that immediately for the speeding fines. It amounts to $27,000, and we got 1,442 XP. This means that we're still a level 14 workhorse, but now the Stateside Road Warrior has a lifetime experience of 25,100 XP, and we are still heading towards 25,400 XP. But we are a whisker off at level 15, which is absolutely fabulous. I am going to find the name of the guy. He's on TrackHat-Forum, and his name is Achilles Sibir, Achillessibir. He's created a profile for Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator, a right clip plus PS3 profile, yes, and the URL is trackhat-forum.1125090.n5.nabble.com. So trackhat-forum 1125090.n5.nabble.com, and that's how you get to the settings that I used for track clip. I will put that link in the details below this video. You can try that out, those settings out. If they don't, please take a screenshot of your settings before you change them, just in case you absolutely hate it. Don't observe my idiocy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. No matter whether you watched a minute or the whole damn thing, I welcome you along as a passenger on my inept journeys, listening to my incoherent ramblings. I think I used that phrase before, but I like it, so I'm going to keep using it. It's been brilliant. Every person that watches is another reason to keep making these videos. If you enjoyed it, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these, please click the subscribe button. If you know anyone you think might be interested in watching these, then please let them know. They can, or they don't have to watch these, but the more the merrier. And as I always say, until I see you in the next video, I'll see you on the road.